On Sunday, August 3rd, 2025, Central Oregon, especially Bend, was pummeled by a violent summer storm that began in the early afternoon and rapidly intensified. From approximately 1 p.m. to 4 p.m., the region was lashed by hailstones nearly 1.5 inches in diameter, wind gusts exceeding 50 miles per hour, and over 69 recorded lightning strikes, as confirmed by the National Weather Service in Pendleton. This was anomalous for the summer season. Meteorologists noted multiple severe thunderstorm warnings, something seldom triggered in Central Oregon. Within minutes, hail as big as quarters, some even ping-pong ball size, began crashing into rooftops, vehicles, and windows. Doppler radar tracked the storm moving north at around 20 miles per hour, and hail impacts were reported across Bend from the west to the north, destroys siding, chips vehicle glass, and strips foliage from trees. In one video clipping, hailstones pound the surf-through car wash near Fred Meyer, rendering a usually mundane setting into a hail-blasted scene of chaos. By mid-afternoon, power flickered out across neighborhoods. Over 11,000 households in Deschutes County lost power amid surging winds and hail-blocked storm drains as pine cones and debris created flash flooding at low points, most notably closing the Franklin Underpass downtown for nearly 2 hours. Traffic slowed to a crawl. Commuters ducked for cover as rain, hail, and lightning battered the city's infrastructure. Homes suffered severe damage. Many residents woke to shattered skylights and dents in siding. Vehicles were found with dimpled hoods, smashed windshields, and crushed side mirrors. Businesses along main streets replaced broken windows, taped shattered glass, and swept sidewalk debris by evening. Hail crunched underfoot, like gravel, and coated roofs, handicapping outdoor HVAC units and leaving yards littered with translucent spheres, the surreal residue of a furious storm. Interspersed with hail, fierce winds of 50-plus miles per hour tore through conifers and ornamental trees, snapping branches and bringing down power lines. Street lights flickered and traffic signals went dark in some intersections. At least a dozen small fires ignited across the region, sparked by lightning strikes. Thankfully, thanks to recent rainfall softening the landscape, firefighters contained them swiftly, limiting wildfire spread. Emergency crews mobilized rapidly. City vehicles pumped out flooded underpasses. Utility workers patched disconnects and rerouted power, and weather alerts urged caution as further storms threaten. Although the bulk of the storm had passed by late afternoon, public messaging remained wary. NWS highlighted that extreme weather could recur, especially east of Deschutes, and urged continued vigilance. Summing up the human and environmental impact, dozens of homes required post-storm repairs. At least 11,000 families were temporarily without power. Vehicles across Bend bore the brunt of the hail. Lightning-fueled fires posed a scare, and city operations ground to an abrupt halt. Fortunately, no fatalities were reported, only minor injuries like hail-battered skin or cuts from broken glass. But the emotional shock and financial toll were palpable. Recovery began almost as soon as the skies cleared. Cleanup crews swept hail and debris. Window repair services were booked for days, and insurers began mobilizing claims teams. Though the storm was brief, its damage will ripple through Bend's residential and commercial communities for weeks to come.
My house and my garage, where there's only about 15 feet tops, and if those cables break, that pole will go right through my kitchen window. It hit so hard that I thought all the windows in my house were going to get blown out.